What is up, Facebook world? My name is Matt Shields. I'm the general manager and co-owner of Media Marketing Solutions. Today I'm here at Mr. Paul Edwards' book launch. He's launching the book, 10 Secrets to Networking Success. So today I've been tasked with the duty to interview guest speakers and sponsors that have helped Paul make this event come together and ask them, just questions about Paul. So today I'm here with Michael Stedman. You want to introduce yourself to the camera, Michael?
How you doing, everybody out there in Facebook Live land, or whatever this is? I'm Michael Stedman, Lacey City Council member. I'm also the CEO of Stedman Family Trust, or Stedman Properties is what we do business as, and it's a commercial leasing, a local commercial leasing business, family run and venture and operated.
Awesome. Well, as this goes on, we'll have lots of videos and multiple people come in. Probably be asking similar questions to everyone, and we'll just see how this goes. And so we've already introduced Michael. Second question I have on the list here is, how did you meet and get to know Mr. Paul Edwards?
So, oddly enough, being a big supporter of the chamber, board member of the chamber, I go to a lot of networking and marketing events. As local as I can get, the better. And I met Paul through the chamber.
Okay.
And
do you remember when this was?
Years ago. I mean, yeah, at least 4 years ago, I'm guessing. And with our complex business, we have commercial property, but we have some in Thurston County, some in Lacey, some in Olympia, some in Tumwater, some in Arizona, some in Florida. It gets really complicated. You have a sinkhole in Florida. You have other issues, monsoons in Arizona, stuff like that. So you can see how when it comes to insurance and what he does, or at the time, I needed a one-stop shop, because when I don't have my city hat on, I have my business hat on. When I don't have my business hat on, I have my dad hat on, family hat on, right? And it's really about time, efficiency, and effort, and resources. And Paul,
so Paul was that guy for you?
Paul was that guy, and he took care of it, and I didn't have to worry about it.
Sweet. No, that's fantastic. I guess it's my third one on here, is Michael, do you frequently go to networking groups, events for your business or for the city?
Well, I mean, I like to say yes, but do I do it at the level Paul does? Right?
That's the question. That is the real question.
And that's why it's easy to come here and support an event like this and a friend. It's
exactly.
I mean. But I get to work it in so many different angles, right? Because when I'm networking, like I said, I'm networking for my business, I'm networking for my public job, and I'm networking for my family.
Yeah, and I think that's really how I've really seen, as myself, Media Marketing Solutions. We're a year and a couple months old. It's all of our first business venture ever. I think that's what I really learned really quick, is that I don't go to network what we do ever. I network myself. I talk about me coaching football, me, going to shows, whatever it may be to make me that person. So I think Paul does that really well. And I think even in his book, he talks about, when he was in insurance, he never talked insurance. Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly.
We always talked to us, and and that stemmed to getting to the business part of it.
It's a branding thing, You always have that guy's name in your mouth. You always know what he does.
But then always wanting to help each other at that next level.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Next question I have on the list here is, what is the number one recommendation to anyone looking to improve their networking game?
Paul hits it on the nail on the head, and that's everybody should be eager to promote their business and themselves and what they do, but you can do it without doing it.
Exactly, and that's my thing.
That's a huge secret.
Little anecdote. So first time I did before this, I did internal sales. Is internal sales where you don't have outbound sales, is when you have to go find people. So I did internal sales. I sold shoes online. And I didn't really understand, I got hired as an outbound salesperson, and I didn't understand networking. I thought networking was a place you go and you just pitch to everyone. So actually the first time I ever went, I pitched to someone, I sold them. Yeah. And so I was like, wow, this is really easy. Why is everyone struggling? But then I learned really quickly you can't do that. So that's...
and anyone that knows me, it's funny I bring this up. I mean, I was in the Marine Corps talking to a couple hundred Marines, no big deal. Right? I don't like talking about myself. And when I got out of the Marines, crowds. You're not around any, a bunch of your brothers anymore.
Exactly.
Kind of deal, so.
Same thing, growing up playing sports, I could talk to the whole football team, all their parents, because it was just the people and you trust. But then you go in and, for example, I was a guest speaker at the In-Team Expo. I had sweat beating down. I was nervous, but yeah,
you
it
learn
gets
by
easy.
Experience
exactly.
That you don't have to talk yourself up or talk about your work. It kind of talks for itself. It's getting a relationship and having them discover that on their own. They come back to you.
You have to have a good product or a service, whatever it may be. Next one on the list here. What is one thing you should never do when you're networking?
Be inconsistent.
Okay.
That's another thing that Paul does great. He's anywhere, everywhere, all the time. So
inconsistent. Can you give us a little?
So it'd be like city council, right? If I showed up to every 5th meeting, I would probably not be a very effective council member, let alone business person.
So, Yeah, no, that makes sense. So, do you think that as a business person, however, do you think let's just say you have one networking meeting Monday through Friday. Do you think, and they're all in the, let's just say, Thurston County area, do you think it is important to go to all those, to take breaks in between? Does it,
life happens, right?
Yeah.
And you need to go to as many as you can, when you can. And pretty soon, I think that the strength of that is, even when you're not there, someone goes, oh, hey, I got something that can, bridge that gap or help solve that problem that you have. And they sell it for you because they know you so well, and they're like invested in you because of the relationship that turned into friendship.
Yep.
I tell people that the worst thing about a relationship is having a bad one. You want to have that relationship. It's better to not have the relationship
than a bad one. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
But if you have that relationship, and it's a good one, and it turns into a friendship, that's where all the the magic happens.
So this isn't on my list here, but have you had an experience where someone had, they put on these good intentions of, they just help, and then the time comes, it's kind of hard for me to word, but someone that uses that friend card but doesn't really want to be your friend, but uses it to get you to use their services or products?
And here locally, I mean, it's happened on like a little micro, instances, I guess, micro scale. But I think locally here we vet, right?
Yep,
each other, and it doesn't take long. It's like kids are the best judge of character kind of deal, and I think our local region, the people are so well connected. They know each other. They're invested.
They know who's doing.
They're looking out for each other, and I think they sniff it out relatively quickly. So we don't really have that.
That makes sense. No, I totally understand.
Like other areas would.
Definitely more populated areas. Next one I got here is, I don't know what that sign means for my director over there, but what is one tip for following up with your contacts after a networking event?
One tip, try to do something outside the
normal
gamut,
email, the
or
normal text, the normal call. Yeah, that makes sense.
Do something personal.
So, if you haven't already, will you be picking up a copy of Paul's book today?
Oh, I have.
You have? You haven't read it through?
I'm getting there.
Getting there?
Yeah.
Okay.
But consistency part is the part I like the most so far out of everything. I mean, I believe most people know the 10 secrets, even if they think they don't. And but the key part is being able to implement that and get it. Do that 90-day thing, because people want to see results too.
Exactly. So, to end us here, do you have any shout-outs, friends, families, co-workers, business partners?
No. Yeah, I mean, we love having the...
Media Market Solutions, we made it great for Michael.
People about my family's been here for 35 years. They always say, hey, what do you do?
Exactly.
And your company helped get that message out there about, we're a commercial leasing thing. We try to...
it did really well. If you haven't seen it on his personal page, Michael's personal page is actually private, and even though it's private, it has almost 200 interactions, thousands on thousands of views. I was very, very impressed. So I'm glad we could be a part of that.
Sweet.
So we're gonna wrap up. That was our first interview. We're gonna be doing these throughout the night. I don't know how many I'm gonna do, but try to get as many people as possible.
Maybe we'll see you at the Lacey Pocket Gophers game next year.
Yep. Hopefully I get an invite by Troy Kirby. I don't know if I will. Just kidding.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for doing this for Paul.
Yeah.
Hey,
So what does this mean?
it did not stream.